think. Let me put this closer. I think if I'm. Can I monitor my audio? I want to hear what I sound like. Oh, monitor. Okay. Microphone. Okay. So to me, I sound pretty decent. Okay, so that means, if I'm not mistaken, I should be I'm live. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right. What do people do for YouTube Live? I feel like something tells me I need to I hope I put that over there. I hope it doesn't mess with my audio. Sound. Yeah. Okay. But we'll do this. Display. Extend. Keep changes. Put it. Oh wait, maybe if I do this. Do this. Can I like? Okay. Alright. I got that over there. Well, let me. Actually. Let me not be tripping. I put it there. And I'll put this over there. And now. That can be there. This can be here. And I can go ahead and continue with what I was doing, which is okay. Is that not audible to y'all though? It didn't seem like it was. What if I tell it to do that? I do this instead. I take this away. Take it away. Please. Oh, okay. Okay. Then I'll do window capture. This. That too. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh, wait, no, there we don't go. I need to be here. Okay, there we go. Alright. Yeah. If the victim is hacking or coughing, this is mild choking, and you will continue to let them work on that themselves. If they start choking severely and there is no air exchange, you need to take action. If an adult or child is choking severely, what should you do? Damn. Go back. Alright, cool. Clearly wasn't paying attention. Retake. No. Okay, what is this? Oh, choking severely. I didn't see that. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Continue. Okay. Continue. Okay. Oh shit, I'm famous. Okay, alright. Does it tell me when people are watching? Frack, no. Alright, so I'll just wait for... Those are all the topics covered so far. Wow. We've got some ways to go. Some ways to go. Accidents and injuries can happen at any time and anywhere, so it is important to be prepared. In this course, you will learn to recognize SS and treat common first aid injuries. You are the first link in the chain of survival, so it is important you do what you can to help and that you make sure advanced care professionals are contacted. With any serious injury or illness, you must always call 911. This will allow advanced responders, such as myself, to take over the scene and relieve you of the situation. Attending to victims. Before you attempt to help a victim, you must make sure the scene is safe. Check surroundings to make sure you are safe to proceed to the victim. Don't become a victim yourself. If the scene is unsafe, you must call 911. Do not enter the scene unless it becomes unsafe. It becomes safe to enter. Examples of unsafe scenes: fire, poisonous gases, electrical hazards, traffic, sharp glasses, or objects, or an active shooter. That could be seen as bad too. I get it. Trust me. Oh gosh. What is this?
Standard precautions. It is recommended to treat all bodily fluid as infectious. In order to help protect yourself, personal protective equipment should be used. Gloves are the most common PPE available. With both gloved hands, take care to first grab the palm of the first hand and not the wrist, as you may touch the skin. This technique is referred to as rubber to rubber and skin to skin.
Wait, what? Rubber to rubber. What did this say? What did I miss? Okay.
Legal considerations. All states have passed Good Samaritan laws to help protect responders, so they will help a victim in need without the concern for legal liability. You must have consent to help a responsive victim. If a victim is unconscious or unresponsive to your request to offer help, it is considered implied consent, and you may help them. These laws help protect anyone who voluntarily provides assistance without expecting compensation, is reasonably careful, does not provide care beyond skill level, and gains consent from the victim, whether that's written, implied, or verbal.
I get it, it's civil duty and all, but what is this?
Our first step in every scene is assessment. If we assess the scene and it is safe, we can then proceed to the patient and check for responsiveness. We can tap on the shoulders and shout, "Are you okay?" We can do a hard, forceful sternum rub to try to gain response. If they're unresponsive, we need to have someone call 911 and someone get an AED. Then we will check for chest rise and fall to see if the victim is breathing. Good, she's breathing. We do not have to perform CPR.
Oh, no, is that cool? That's everything?
If there is any fluid that's coming out of the victim's airways, we don't want them to choke or aspirate on that, have that go into their lungs. So we're going to roll them into the recovery position. We're going to take the arm closest to us and put it back behind their head. We're then going to grab at the opposite side of their body, the arm here at the wrist and the leg here at the pant leg, and we're going to pull them toward us, which will cause the momentum of their body to roll over. We're going to try to wedge them in a position that's of comfort, and we're going to continue to monitor that victim and wait for advanced care to show up.
Did not watch a single second of that. That's the sideways one? Oh, no.
If there is any fluid that's coming out of the victim's airways, we don't want them to choke or aspirate on that, have that go into their lungs. So we're going to roll them into the recovery position. We're going to take the arm closest to us and put it back behind their head. We're then going to grab at the opposite side of their body, the arm here at the wrist and the leg here at the pant leg, and we're going to pull them toward us, which will cause the momentum of their body to roll over. We're going to try to wedge them in a position that's of comfort, and we're going to continue to monitor that victim and wait for advanced care to show up.
I'm supposed to be learning. I'm playing Clash Royale. But I won. Nope. Sorry.
Primary assessment, responsive victim. Make sure the scene is safe, and only if it is safe, proceed to the victim. Tell the person your name, that you are trained in first aid, and that you are going to help. If the person does not want your help, you cannot legally help them. But if you are unsure about the severity of the situation, you should call 911. Check the victim for the following: altered mental status, breathing difficulty, their skin color, bleeding, deformities, broken bones, swelling. If bleeding is found, you must immediately try to control it. We will cover bleeding control procedures later.
Things to look for: dots, deformities, open injuries, tenderness, swelling. Be very gentle with the victim as to not cause further damage to injuries that may be found during your physical assessment. Look around the area to see if you notice anything that might indicate what happened to the victim. Look at the victim's body, see the medical alert, bracelet, or necklace. Ooh. Sample. Sample is important. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Boy, E gonna do it every time. Almost halfway done. Really? This was... I've done 10. There's 9 left. If children are uninjured, remove them from viewing a traumatic scene as it can cause mental trauma.
To deal with bleeding issues, we first want to apply firm, direct pressure. Then we want to get our first aid kit if possible and apply clean, dry, sterile gauze to the wound. Here, put this gauze on there and apply firm pressure. Then with the first aid kit, we want to put on personal protective equipment before we continue to deal with the victim's bleeding wound. Best thing to wear here would be rubber gloves. Then we're going to apply our bandage. We want firm pressure with the bandage over the wound, but not too firm a pressure. She has 2 fingers here in place that I can wrap this tightly over to help minimize that it's going to be too tight, but make sure that it's tight enough. Then we'll get that bandage attached, and we'll take the victim to get checked out by a healthcare professional. For severe bleeding wounds, make sure to call 911 immediately and get advanced care professionals on the way. If firm direct pressure, gauze, and a bandage is not controlling bleeding, we may have to apply a tourniquet. This is a basic commercial tourniquet. You have to undo the Velcro latch. You may have to pull this all the way out. For this wound, I can actually come around the wrist. I'm going to go about 2 inches above the wound. I'm going to Velcro this tightly into place. I'm not going to do it very tight now. I don't want it to create pain, but if we apply a tourniquet tight enough, it should be very uncomfortable. After that is tight, we're going to grab the windlass and we're going to twist this, usually about 2 times to get it very, very tight to control bleeding. We're going to lock that in this section here. We're going to Velcro this. We're going to mark the time attached. Do not take the tourniquet off. We will wait for advanced care professionals to show up to deal with this.
Wow. Sheesh.
Open chest and abdominal injury. Open chest wound. A puncture wound to the chest can hinder the lung's ability to draw in air. Check to see if there is an exit wound. An exit wound is the location where a penetrating object has gone through the body and comes out. Treat the more serious wound first. Do not seal both wounds. If sealed, there may be raised pressure in the chest which could quickly become life-threatening. If the victim stops breathing, you must provide CPR. Open abdominal wound. If abdominal organs are protruding, you must try to protect these functional organs. Allow the person to carefully move into a position of most comfort. Cover protruding organs with sterile dressing. Dressing must be moist to avoid sticking to organs. Do not try to push the organs back into the body. Do not apply pressure directly on the organs.
Oh gosh. I should go back and read these things. I was learning a lot on the parts I did know. Now I'm just kind of over the test. This is common sense. Do not try to suck out the venom with your mouth. Do not elevate the area. Keep below heart level. almost done though. Oh, wow. Really? Okay. This is what we came here for.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Lima, where's the golf cart?
walked down to the brandy sea. He declared that he must have sent for man, and then he decided to destroy the land. He spoke to Noah. Noah stopped. He said, Noah, I want you to build me an ark. I want you to build it 3 cubits long. I want you to build it big and strong. I want it 50 high and 50 wide, so it will stand the wind and tide. It's oh no, ride on the wind and tide. Hey children, stop still and listen to me. God walked down to the brandy sea. He declared that he must have sent for man, and then he decided to destroy the land. He spoke to Noah. Noah stopped. He said, Noah, I want you to build me an ark. I want you to build it 3 cubits long. I want you to build it big and strong. I want it.
Tell me why I'm waiting for someone that couldn't give a fuck about me. No, you wouldn't like that.
La vida es un carrusel, vamos a disfrutarla. Vamos a disfrutarla. La vida es un carrusel, vamos a disfrutarla.
La vida es un carrusel, carrusel, carrusel. La vida es
La vida es un carrusel, vamos a disfrutarla. Vamos a disfrutarla. La vida es un carrusel. La vida es un carrusel, carrusel. La vida es un carrusel.
Para passare
I forgot I was listening to a sound. Like, I was like, bruh, all these things got the same thing, bro.